Hey guys, so for this week's transformation, I gave myself a challenge to create something out of a shirt that I can wear in two different ways. Now when I went looking for a shirt, all I knew was it had to be big. So just imagine my reaction when I saw this baby hanging in the men's section and on sale. So after some heavy self-debating, I decided to create that trendy tie-knot crop shirt. And because I want to make sure that I stick with my challenge and create it to be worn in two ways, I'm going to make sure that it can be worn off the shoulder and on the shoulder. So what I'm doing here is folding the shirt, seeing where I want the shirt to lay, and clipping that fold in place so when I go to the machine, I can create a nice stitch. Okay, now that my fold is secure, I need to seam rip the sides up to a point to separate the front shirt panels from the back shirt panel. I'm doing this because I want to ensure that it is easy to create a nice neat tie knot when it's time for me to tie. So to know where I need to stop, I'm using where I place my last clip as a guide, as you can see I'm doing here right now. Once I got the mark on one side, I simply lined up my shirt and created an identical mark on the other side. Now, I can sit, watch some Jane the Virgin, and seam rip, baby. After seam ripping, I decided I wanted to place a snap as an added security for my bust area, because the last thing I want is to have a Janet Jackson pop-out moment. So all I did was just mark the points where I'll be attaching the snaps with a piece of chalk, place a pin to test it out, and shimmy, 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 shimmy. I'm satisfied. Time to get rid of the excess material to the back of the shirt. Now all I'm going to do here is go an inch below where I stopped with my seam ripping on the sides, and I'm going to take my ruler and draw a straight line from one point to the next. This is just to ensure I have a straight line to follow when it's time for me to cut, because Jesus knows I don't ever cut in a straight line. After doing that, I'm just going to fold in my raw edges and take it to the machine and run a cute, nice, clean stitch. It's time to add the snaps. Now, people, I have no idea what is the politically correct word for this, and after this video, I am going to search because saying snaps could be very much wrong. So anyway, I'm going to take one part of the snap, place it on the mark, and sew it in place with needle and thread. I'm going to do the same for the other parts of the snap, and that's it. Just one tip though, guys. Really secure those snaps, okay? Because remember, that is really to just ensure that your goodies don't pop out when you wear them. Your goodies, your goodies, your goodies, yeah, your goodies. Now this part right here is optional. Because my shirt was big, the sleeves are just too much unnecessary fabric. So I'm going to remove them and adjust the armhole area to make it smaller. I just want to make sure that it's not too much on me. I don't want to feel warm, and I definitely don't want to take away from the beauty of the tie knot style with all that fabric swirling on the side of me. Yeah, I'm finished, and I conquered my challenge, if I do say so myself. What do you guys think? You think I nailed it?